Good morning, class 4th. Today we have again started chapter number 4, that is the reproduction in animals. At the last time we have studied the viviparous animals and the oviparous animals. Before we have start your new topic, that we can revise some previous topics. Viviparous animals, those animals which give birth to young ones, that are called the viviparous animals. Example: human being, dog, cat, cow, etc. And the oviparous animals are which give birth to their young ones through the eggs, are called oviparous animals. Example are the birds and the fish. And today we have start your topic, that is the aerial oviparous animals. And aerial oviparous animals are first the birds. The birds such as hen, pigeon, sparrow, cow, parrot, duck, and the orchid, etc. They have lay the eggs and they bear their young in a hard shelled eggs which hatch after some times. And here the adult birds sit on the eggs and for a few days to keep them warm till they hatch, and the process is known as the incubation. Again I have repeated that portion, that adult birds sit on the eggs for a few days to keep them warm till they hatch. This process is known as incubation. And here the parts of an egg. An egg has the following parts. First is the shell, second is the albumen, albumen, and the yolk and the air shell. Here I have drawn the structure of the parts of an egg. Here this one is the shell, it is the albumen, and this one is the yolk, and here the air cell. The cell, it is the made of a calcium carbonate, has tiny pores to allow passes to air and the moisture for the baby bird. Again I have repeated, it is the shell and it is the made of a calcium carbonate and has tiny pores to allow passage of air and the moisture for the baby bird. Here second one is the albumen. It is a forms egg white part which is contains water and proteins. Again I have repeated, it is the albumen. It contains white part which contains water and protein. Here this one is the yolk. The yellow yolk contains more proteins along with the some fat, vitamins, and the minerals. And last one is the air cell, present at the larger end, forms when egg cools down after the getting laid. Again I have repeated, the present at the larger end, and forms when the egg cools down after the getting laid. Here the next one is the terrestrial oviparous animals. Here the example are the insects. Nearly all the insects reproduce by laying eggs. Insects' eggs are deposited by the adult insects in a safe location. This location can be anywhere: wood, leaves, dirt, water, even bodies of the human beings and the other animals. And the eggs are usually sticky. Again I have repeated, the eggs are usually sticky so that can hang on the surface without falling off. Again I have repeated, the eggs are usually sticky so they can hang on the surface without falling off. And some insects such as a grasshopper and the cockroaches pass through the 3 stages in the life cycle. In their life cycle, the life cycle means the sequence of development that takes place in an animal from the embryo to the adult stage is called its life cycle. Again, I have repeated the sequence of a development that takes place in an animal's from the embryo to the adult stage is called its life cycle. And here the three stages are: first, the when the eggs of a cockroach is here, it is the mention the egg. The when the eggs of a cockroaches hatch and the baby cockroaches come out, they are called as the nymph. NYMPH, it is a nymph. And they similar look to adult cockroach, but they shed their skin several times where they are growing. This is called moulting. Moulting. And after moulting many times they change into the adult cockroaches. Here I have bundle station, and today's question is: most insects lay sticky eggs, why? And we have meet in your next class, next video class. Then thank you.